Really
It's not
easy.
about some of the cactus and sand in the tree in Deep Woods, right?
If you can think of any reason else to go to Deep Woods, then you should probably go and try to do that goal.
Is there a Deep Woods goal here?
Shiny rocks.
Shiny Rocks, yeah. 3 moves from Shiny Rocks. Okay. Multiple sticker goals here.
Yeah. But no, only one regional coin goal.
Only one, yeah, 10
just
regional
the one.
coins at Cap.
Oh,
Wow.
there's 2 because there's a 50 in Wooded. I missed the 10.
I missed the 50 Wooded. I'm still going through the board. And neither runner wasting any time at all.
Sure, this is basically just muscle
Basically
memory
just
at this point. Cap
Yeah.
Kingdom and early Cascade.
Yeah, 'cause is there anything in Cascade? 10 moons. And 4 sub-area moons. Wow.
That's a really quick 2-square combo. So
That
you can definitely
is.
see them go for that. Other than the fact that all the Cascade sub areas are pretty slow.
They really are. Let's see. I like column 3. 18 moons at lost feels a little high, but
18 and lost is pretty quick. It's just I don't know. I get scared doing it.
I usually
so
try to
risky.
dodge lost goals because that's one of my worst kingdoms.
You can
So,
die so
yeah.
easily, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was running World Peace yesterday and I died so quickly it was ridiculous. I lost a lot of time and lost.
Looks like both the races are
Both races are getting through this loss real quick. Very quick cap from both of them. Or I actually had a slight hiccup there. Give column 3 row 4.
This is the main cutscene that runners use to
Figure things out.
trying to figure out their route and see what's on the board.
Okay, I understand row 4. Though, I think, honestly, this is one of those cards you can dodge Seaside, probably. So, maybe not? Also, I don't feel like a backtrack to cap is a good idea when it's just one cap square.
There are a lot of squares on here that have you purchasing stuff with regional coins. You have all the sticker goals, you have the hat goal, and the souvenir goal as well.
Yeah. From here, once we get to sand, though, we'll have an idea, hopefully, of what the runners are thinking.
For sure. There tends to be no deviation until at the earliest after the Mama Brutal fight.
Yeah, Super Splat Man, I agree with that. Row 4 horizontal seems pretty nice because a lot of things happen in Wooded. Like I said, the only thing I really don't like about Row 4 is the fact of backtracking the cap, which it's just 10 regional coins, so they might. But 4 moves from sub areas. Zempars has a cool route. We're listening.
Oh
That part right there IMtendo just did is still something I'm still trying to figure out how to do.
Oh, the quick kill?
Yeah. Like, I can do everything but that. Column 3, row 3, row 5. Finish at Night Metro? What? Column 3. Yep, I said earlier, that's column 3. Row 3. Yeah. I'm not a fan of planting seeds, but at least it's just planting them and not getting their moons.
Yeah, it could be worse.
It could be far worse. And row 5... Yeah, actually. Yeah. I actually do like Zempar's route there. That's actually pretty good.
Definitely interesting, yes.
I need to learn how to do the Mega Brutal skip. Oh, Super Splat, man, that skip is so hard.
And IMtendo's heading to the sub area.
Yep. Plus, I agree with this being one of the sub areas you do anyway, because you need coins to buy stuff, and you can use coins to buy hats. So regular coins to buy the hats. So. I was about to say, you had to leave the moon? There he goes.
Almost left it there.
Almost. That. Oof.
Oxyga's deciding to go ahead and leave.
Oxy going straight to sand. Uh-oh, he just realized he messed up and missed one.
Missed a fuzzy.
Yeah, he's missed a fuzzy.
He's searching for it. T-Rex is gone.
That's gotta hurt.
Yep. Always on the top.
Fuzzy.
Always on the top.
Fuzzy on the top. Ah.
Okay, let's see what Oxy's planning to do here.
Yeah. Right now, it just looks like your typical sand, so we'll see.
Has gone straight.
So I don't think. I think all there is in sand though is the 6 sub area modes, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, I think they're both gonna move through sand pretty quickly unless they wanna. Unless they're doing column 5 or row 2.
Yeah. I'm not sure yet, but I think IMtendo's looking at row 5.
Yeah, it definitely could be that. Because 20 regionals in snow is not...
It's not ideal.
Not what I want to do, yeah.
Because isn't snow one of the kingdoms with only 50?
Yeah, it is only 50 and... A lot,
yeah,
really
so that's not even ideal. Yeah, it looks like Oxy's just going straight any % here.
Yeah, he's probably just trying to get out of sand as quickly as possible. Unless he wants to buy like a cap or a sticker, we could see him just leave immediately. But he hasn't picked up any regionals, so I'm not sure if he's going for those goals.
$50 regionals in Wooded actually ain't bad.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
There's so you come across regionals so much, and Wooded it don't really affect anything. That's probably the only kingdom I don't mind seeing 50 regionals.
Yeah, I agree. Even 50 in sand is a tough sell.
This is actually the first board in a few races that I've watched that does not have a unique captures goal.
Oh, interesting. Honestly, I don't get those as much as I feel like I should when I'm practicing bingos.
I've never gotten one actually playing one. I just see them when I watch them.
Oh.
Yeah, that is half of them, but like I said, the regionals in Wooded are not bad at all. And yeah, IMtendo got the 10 Moons Cascade and the sub areas. Maybe he saw the same route that Zempar's mentioned.
Possibly.
That does feel like the best route though. Because you'd be finishing at Night Metro. Super flat, it could take anywhere. I've seen most runners get between 50 minutes to about maybe 115, 120. And then the other day we had someone actually go over 2 hours.
It looks like Oxy is possibly going for the 6 sub-moons, or sub-area moons.
Yeah.
We'll see if IMtendo
Which is possible. That's really easy and insane.
He is planting the seed.
Yep, planting the seed.
Looks like he's definitely going row 3 and row 5. And
yeah, row 3, row 5 definitely. So it just really matters which column he thinks is better for him.
Yep.
And looking at these, actually, we should actually know this by the end of sand as to which column IMtendo wants, whether or not he goes for the music note squares or not. If he goes for the music notes, it'll be column 5. If he goes capture the cactus, yeah. If he goes for the cactus, I don't think any of them wants to touch column 4 or column 1.
Oxy calling Jackson.
Cyclone.
He hasn't gone to Jackson yet. Pulling off the dram. Nice.
Nice. Slight laggy on Nintendo's end, but at least we see what he's doing still.
Oxy skipped the secret moon in that sub area.
Not even that aggron. I think he can get 6 checkpoints before even touching the Mecha Wiggler.
Oh, it's headed back now.
I actually think it'll finish Night Metro if they do that. What seeds are open before Metro? 3 in sand.
It's just sand.
Okay, so yeah, Day Metro. Because you got plenty for 1 seed.
Yeah, definitely gotta go to Day Metro.
So yeah, Day Metro.
Are there 6 checkpoints in Night Metro?
I believe so. I believe there are only 6 checkpoints in Night Metro. I believe there are. I think there are. Yeah, I think there's only 6 in Night Metro. 3 warp painting moons ain't gonna be a problem because there's 1 here in sand, 1 in sand, 1 in lake, and then the lake jump.
Oh, there's a seed in lake. I forgot about the lake seed.
Is there a lake in seed?
Yeah, there's 1 seed in lake.
Okay, if there's a lake in seed. Well, if there's a lake in seed, then yeah, they can finish Night Metro. If there's a student like, yeah, I know the feeling. That's probably why I forgot about it. That's probably something I never bothered to touch.
But the warp isn't worth it. Yeah, I think you'd need. Wouldn't you need like?
3 warp painting moons. So
you'd have to beat Harriet to get.
Oh, warp! Oh, warp's after pyramid. Okay, so yeah, that warp probably won't get touched. Okay, so the one at lake. Yeah, the one at lake.
I didn't want to say anything.
Lake and seed. Oh, rip. Oh well. Nice, 2 quick moves back to background, and that's pretty good.
And he's probably headed out unless he wants to buy a sticker.
No, I think that's gonna do it for him. Yeah.
If he's doing row 3, he does need those 5 stickers. Alright, there he goes. Oh, he missed the checkpoint. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I remembered him.
Okay, he is buying. So he's gonna buy some stickers here. He's gonna buy the sticker here. So let's see.
Looks like Oxy's gonna hit up a sticker as well. Or maybe a...
So I wonder which kingdom IMtendo is gonna backtrack to get the 5th sticker.
He shouldn't need to backtrack if he gets them in all of them. Because as long as he goes to Day Metro.
Hey, if he goes to Day Metro, then it gives him 4.
Sand Lake Wooded. Sand Lake Wooded Lost Metro?
Oh, right, I forgot about Lost. Alright, he can buy them in Lost. I keep forgetting there's actually a shop in Lost.
Yeah, the Lost
10
shop
regional.
is never touched in any percent.
I don't even touch it in World Peace, that's what I'm saying. I never even see it.
Very forgettable shop.
Oh, yeah. Picking up some regionals.
Yeah, he just needs 5 here if he's going for stickers.
Yeah.
And Oxy
he's planted a seed.
Hat.
Getting that warp painted. Back to sand. That's something else. I wonder if Nintendo didn't realize to buy a hat.
Well, he could purchase all the yellow coin hats.
Yeah, he can just get them all at once.
Assuming he goes to Day Metro.
I think there's a lost shop.
You created a meme here.
Yep. Oh well. I aim to please. Almost got that. There he goes. He got the zipper after missing it.
I've never even thought to do that.
Now we got Oxy at Lake. I still have no idea what his route's gonna be.
Maybe doing column 5.
I'm pretty sure he's doing column 5, but he didn't do the music note in Did he do any of the music notes in Sand?
I know he did one because he did the sub area one.
He did the sub area one?
I'm not sure if he did the tree one. Don't remember.
No clue.
We'll see. We'll see if he goes for these 2. Because you do need them all.
Yeah, if you want to finish in Metro, you gotta get all of them. Alright, looks like he's...
Yeah,
Nintendo's getting himself a sticker.
And Oxy is headed over to get the...
heading over to get the music notes. I think he may have got the ones at the tree.
Okay. That would
but I'm not sure. Oh, Aggron's got a 0.6 music notes ends in Seaside. Because you have to get the music note moon at the beginning of Seaside.
Yeah, you have to get all of them.
I wonder if he realizes that, unless he's doing another Seaside goal. But I don't like any of the Seaside goals here. 4 sub-area moons, or 10 non-underwater moons. Neither having trouble with the brutal fight.
Yep, getting through pretty clean.
Yeah, that squeak. That squeak is them playing with the dog out in the other room. Oh, apologies for that one, guys. Alright, so
off again.
Off to Wooded. I'm going to assume this is where he's going to clear quite a few goals. Yeah, Zimbar's dog. It's the dog.
Oxy definitely going for that column 5.
Oh yeah.
But what else? For?
Ooh. Getting some regionals. And straight to Deep Woods.
I'm not sure why he cap jumped out there. I guess he wanted to get the specific
I'm not sure.
Right next to the tree, but he left the tree. Okay.
The Nose and Snow are world peace. The Nose and Snow are world peace, right? No.
Yes. Oxy going back to get the warp painting moon.
Yeah, you actually have to have world peace to get the snow notes. So yeah. What's up, Sommers?
Zenpars, I didn't know that either. I was very confused.
Yeah. That's because depending on where you land for the Deepwood Solemn drop determines where you land.
I thought it was like an area thing though. I didn't know it was a specific spot.
Alright, he's got that. Yeah, IMtendo's definitely going row 3, row 5, column 3. Does World Peace include Dark Side? No. The only difference between World Peace and any percent is World Peace you can't skip multi-moons. That's why we all felt bad when 1.2 came out.
Perhaps looking for some more regionals, or just looking for a way out?
Probably a way out.
Like we just headed out.
Yeah, and Oxy getting to Wooded, having trouble with the rabbit. I hate the rabbit.
The rabbit's
gonna buy some cat.
Getting some hats.
Oh, any Super Mario 64 player will let you know the horror of the rabbits. I think that's the only ones he can get right now. He just decided to skip the rabbit after that. Okay. Maybe try again after the brutal fight.
Possibly. He didn't pick up the rock moon either, so maybe he's going.
You're right, he didn't. Having trouble here with this. Having trouble here with this nut moon. You got it. IMtendo getting into a problem though. So far, all I know with Oxy is he's definitely going column 5. Ah, okay. IMtendo was actually the world record holder for any percent for a while. That I did not know.
Oh yeah, he had the record really early in the game's cycle.
I'd say that Super Splat, but getting multi-moons isn't really a thing with this map, though. Now, Oxy will go for world peace here.
Yeah, he has to.
Yeah, he's got to do world peace. Which world peace it would, it ain't bad.
It's faster than sand, that's for sure.
Almost everything is faster than sand world peace. Unless you're doing Metro world peace.
Festival does take a while.
He was super dominant until... Well, okay, that's nice. Oh yeah, the good old days. Got the first 118. I've actually never run any percent. I really should. When I wasn't even around. Alright, both moving through wooded without much problem. Oh! IMtendo had a little hiccup with that moon. Both continuing through to get regionals? Yep. Oh, poor Oxy. There he goes. Insane how the game started. He had one. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, like, I've been working on ways to make Sand World Peace faster, but not there yet.
See if we'll see some clean flower road skips in a second.
Yeah, see if we'll get the flower road skip. I usually don't bother with flower road skip because it's very little time save. Same, Neo. Same. But in my case, since I run World Peace, the time is still sitting at like, I think 118 or something. Ooh! Good save by IMtendo.
IMtendo with a save.
Oxy not as lucky.
Both going for long jump strats, though.
I would... Oh! Alright, that's flower road skip. New routes every 2 hours. Yeah.
Want to grab those purples.
Mm-hmm. Ow. That felt painful. There he goes. Oxy, just don't go for it. Okay, he got it that time.
Looks like he might go for... Nope, not going for tower skip. He only needs 3 more moons, so... Let's see what he decides to do.
Honestly, if he wanted, he could avoid the brutal fight at this point. No, because no, we don't. He's going to call him 3. He needs 20 moons. So, with that in mind, he got those 2 moons. He's going to do the brutal fight.
And he still needs 2 from the sub areas. Which adds up.
Yeah, adds up perfectly. He'll do a random sub area. Perfect. Pretty clean, brutal fight for IMtendo. Very much so, Agron. This is a very, very good board, actually. And you don't see any of those high Metro Moon goals here either. I mean, yesterday I saw a match where all 3 high Metro Moon goals were there.
Oh, that was the Bry Guy match, right? Is that Bry Guy or JKD?
That was I think it was JKD's match. I just know that was a rough board. Still needs the regional coins. Yeah, I haven't seen how many regional coins he's got. Oh, he only needs 6 more. I'm not sure about Oxy. And it's if Oxy's going for it. I would assume so since it's center square.
And he has 26. So he's definitely gone out of his way to collect some.
He's gonna get all the hats out of the way now. And then another sticker.
And a sticker.
Despite them being at the same point story-wise, I think IMtendo has the advantage here right now.
He seems to have a sizable lead.
But once we can figure out the rest of Oxy's route, we'll see. Oh!
Guess he's headed for tank sub area. Nope. Trying to see what sub area he wants to go to.
Yeah, I think he's got his coins now. Does he have his regionals now?
I think he still needs 3 more regionals.
Oh, he's gonna get that warp from painting. Did he do Did IMtendo do leg jump to get that warp painting moon?
I do not think he did.
I don't think he did.
So he's still gonna have to go to Day Metro to get the wooded one.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go to Day Metro to get the other. Which, I mean, that's not bad.
I think he was planning to finish in Day Metro from the start, so
Yeah.
definitely not too terrible.
No.
And he's got his.
Alright, there's
now.
the regionals.
Gotta crawl his way out of there.
And then Oxy gonna go finish that world peace. Yep, there's a sub area he's going for.
There we go. Headed for the shards room.
Shards room's not a bad sub area though. As long as you know where everything's at.
Go. That's 20 and
That's it right there.
the sub area.
Yeah, Neo, I like this sub area.
The down throw strats.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a really good board for everyone. I'm curious to see what the rest of Oxy's route is, though.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
I know it's column 5. I'd say row 3, but he'd have to backtrack the Cascade. Let's see if IMtendo gets a really good Bowser fight here.
Did Oxy head to Deep Woods to get the tree or no? Because I don't think he did.
I don't know if he got the cactus or the tree.
And IMtendo dying in cloud.
Oh, that's painful.
It gets its second try.
Yeah. Alright, let's see how this Bowser fight.
Oh boy.
Ooh!
Getting hit by the hat on the first cycle. Not ideal. Oxy just scrambling for those last 3 coins. Or not last 3, last 9 coins.
Last 9, yeah. Which leads me to think he's doing row 3. But does that mean he's gonna backtrack the cascade?
He'd have to.
Did he get the shiny rock moon here? I believe so.
Did he go deep woods?
I don't know. I know he got. I think he got the one by the rabbit. I don't know if he did deep woods. Ooh, good save by Oxy. No one did mess that up.
Still searching. Didn't look like the meme tree wanted, but still made it.
Row 4 possibly. But again, he'd need to get the shiny rocks. I don't think he's done it.
Yeah, he definitely would need to hit the deep woods.
And it looks like Nintendo's basically just rushing Lost. But he does need 18 moons here, so he'll probably go up. Yep. Buy that next sticker while he's at it.
Okay, there's 4 coins. One more group and he's good to go.
Yeah. There's the next sticker for IMtendo. Oh, there's the group he's going for.
There he goes. Gonna purchase that moon to get to 18.
Ooh.
Trying to get there without the beanstalk, and he got
There you
it.
go, he got it. So that's that goal done.
Maybe doing a diagonal? You see a backtrack.
Why can't my boards be this nice? I know, right, Agrod? This is just a great board. Going back up top?
Yeah, he's getting 2 souvenirs. So I think he is going for the right diagonal.
Either right, yeah, it has to be right diagonal. He hasn't done any treasure chest moves, I don't think, hardly. I think he's on 1.
Now it's just, where's the 3rd row?
Had to do Metro World Peace and go to Seaside. Yeah, if you have to do any of the high Metro moons, it's almost worth. Might as well do World Peace because you get like 10 to 11 moons on World Peace alone. He remembered to start with the Klepto. Oh, he messed up. He messed up going for the Captain Toad.
So it seems like Oxy's either going for column 2 or row 5 as his last line. He is trying to get this warp painting moon. I
would say row 5. But again, he'd have to backtrack to Cascade. I think Oxy changed route partway through.
Possibly. I'm not sure if he has the 5 checkpoints necessary for Wooded.
Yeah, I got on board yesterday. I watched. I don't know if this was your match or not. There was 28 Metro Moons, 30 Metro Moons, and 32 Metro Moons all on the same card. IMtendo having little trouble and lost. Ooh, took the hit there to get that to go. Yep, JKB was bored. Yep, that was it. I was watching, I watched a good part of that, and it was just, oh, that was a scary looking board.
Oxy finally leaving Wooded now.
Yep. Either a lot of Seaside or a lot of Metro. Me personally, I prefer a lot of Seaside because I like Seaside.
Looks like IMtendo missed the cage moon.
He got it the second time though. That's 17 moons. I think he's going to
probably hit
yeah, probably gonna glide to the last moon. And that's lost.
Now, did he get a sticker here?
Oh, yes.
He did get the sticker? Okay.
Yeah, he already got the sticker.
So
Oxy having a good Bowser fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish it up pretty
Very
quickly.
quick Bowser fight.
And I guess we can confirm what his last line is gonna be once he hits Lost.
Yeah. I agree. I think this is going to be a sub 50 finish. Tessero, you win bingo by getting 3 rows. Right now, as you can tell, IMtendo already has 1. He's got to get 3 to win, either a column, a row, or diagonal. But he's got to get 3 bingos.
Hitting his first checkpoint.
I assume since he's got to do day metro, I think he's just going to rush to the fight and get whatever missing checkpoints are after. That would be my assumption. He's not even worried about moons, so
yeah, he's definitely just gonna.
He's just gonna rush. Yeah, he's gonna rush Night Metro real quick.
Making sure to hit all the checkpoints that he passes by.
So you win bingo by standing up and yelling bingo. This is the jump that scares me the most in that room.
Oh yeah, it can definitely.
Because messing that room up means starting the room over. IMtendo already at the Mecha. Yep. IMtendo already at the Mecha Wicca fight. Nah, it's triple bingo. Need 3. If it was single bingo, most of these boards would be like, everything would be like almost like maybe 40 minutes or even sub 40. Which seed is better in plant? A second in sand or a third in metro? Second in sand. Second in sand easily. And let's not even get started about the lake.
Oh no.
Oh,
IMtendo.
Almost got the 2-cycle. It was like a half a second off. Oxy about done with
About halfway done there. It looks like he is going for the 18.
Yep. But that would mean backtracking the cascade.
Yeah, to get the sub area moves.
No, not the sub area moves, but oh yeah, the sub area moves. Yeah, that's the one that's missing. Yeah. And he's still gotta get warp paintings.
And it looks like he also needs to backtrack to cap as well. Ah, oh, landed in the goop there.
Oof. Yeah, he would have to backtrack to cap too. And this is where we should see IMtendo start wrapping up. Oh, he missed the seed. Alright, now he needs just one more seed, I believe. Get those regionals while he's at it.
Just needs a couple more regionals to be able to buy his last sticker.
There he goes. He'll get ready to do that. He's gonna get some more checkpoints. Why 2 checkpoints are so close together like that? No one knows.
It helps us, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
Still looking for that last regional.
He's planning all 3 seats in okay, so he must have only got 1 in sand.
Looks like it.
Yeah, 6 notes is Seaside, correct.
A lot of people responding to that pretty quickly.
Oh,
falling off there with the seed.
That's fine. Oxy needs all the help he can get right now. Alright, there's the seeds. So he just needs the warp painting and the sticker.
He still doesn't have enough for the sticker. Yeah.
Oh no! He needs 1 more. Oh no.
On the fort, I thought he saw that he only had 9.
And that's 18 moons lost. So it looks like, okay, Oxy's route is column 3, column 5, row 2.
He
But
needs
wait.
20 in wooded for that.
Yeah.
I think he's backtracking the cap and he's doing the top right diagonal.
True. But he also needs to go back to Cascade if he does that.
Because he, yeah.
Sub 50 finish.
Oh.
Nope. Just short.
Yeah, Nintendo's gonna grab this warp painting moon and it's gonna be
And then
done.
that'll wrap it up. I was hoping to see the sub 50. He did the wooded. He did. Nah, Agron. He did the wooded warp painting. But yeah. Alright, that's it.
And that should be it.
He's done. Yeah, he's done. That is all. GG indeed.
Really good finish there.
Very much so. Yeah, yes, I go, wow, sub 50. Yeah, just over 50. He was so close to sub. And he would have gotten the sub 50 if he hadn't have messed up plenty in the last seat.
Zimpar is seeing that route at the beginning. And it ended
Oh,
up
yeah.
being the winning route.
That was the route. I was already liking row 3, column 3, but yeah, when he mentioned row 5, I'm like, yes, that's perfect. That was very nicely done, yeah. Very impressive. Now Oxy rushing his way through Night Metro. IMtendo just beating the guy up. That's oof.
Oh, missing the cycle in the tower.
Oh, yeah. That was still really good though. Really good by IMtendo. I think that's the fastest time I've watched happen in this tournament so far.
Yeah, it's definitely a top tier time.
Oh yeah, that was extremely good. And like Agron said earlier, this board was just incredible. It's just like, yes.
IMtendo continuing to pummel the poor man on the tower.
Well, we can see if IMtendo wants to come in and talk about, yep. He wants to come in and talk about the run, and then he just jumps into the voice chat.
Yeah, he's here.
Nice. Alright, I'll pull him in.
Oh.
IMtendo, that was one crazy run, dude.
Dude, that was like, when I got to Metro, it was the freest sub 50 of my life, and then I just choked it all away.
The last seed, yeah.
And the regional.
I was saying that last seed, the last seed in the and the missing one regional.
Dude, it was like, I got 3 Cycle Mecha Wiggler. That set the table.
I forgot about
and then
that.
I went and I got 6 checkpoints, and I was like, wait a minute, I feel like I have something to do. And I completely forgot to grab the 3rd seed, because I was going to go plant the 3rd seed, go to the checkpoint by the sub area that you do a 90%, and then the one in front of Pauline. So there I lost like 30 seconds. And then just getting to seed 3, I lost who knows how much time.
But like I said before I pulled you in, I do think that's like the fastest time we've seen in this tournament so far. As fast as I've seen.
Time is 47, I heard.
I saw 2.
Have we had some sub 50s? Nice.
Yeah, Kervis and Braga in the same.
Okay. And like me and Agron said earlier, and I agreed. This board was just amazing.
And at first I was like, wow, this board is actually the worst. And then I saw column 3, which was literally just wooded. And I was like, okay, I can just get, there was 18 moons and lost, but I was like, okay, I'll get like everything done in wooded. 5 checkpoints in wooded was also amazing. And then from then it was just, how early can I finish this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that happened to be Day Metro.
Yeah. We actually, like, before, I think it was while you were still in sand, we were starting to predict that was your route. Zimpar's early in the run mentioned that route too, and I even agree with him. Wow, that route is actually amazing. I wonder if someone will see it. And yeah.
And it was an interesting board, to say the least.
Oh yeah, it was an interesting board. I loved it.
Would this have been your first sub 50 finish, or have you done this before?
My first on-stream sub 50. I got one that was like a 49.56 off-stream 2 days ago.
Nice. But yeah,
But
and
I was thinking it would have been like 48.
yeah, Oxy electing to keep going. I think he'll actually. I think Oxy will get it in about probably 105, 115. Probably 115 because not 115, 110 because you still gotta go to Seaside.
Yeah.
And backtrack the cap. And backtrack the Cascade. I think he changed his route midway through.
Dude, column 5, I probably would have gone for column 5 because I was practically doing World Peace and Wooded anyway. But 6 moons for music notes, if I'm not mistaken, means you do have to go to Seaside.
Yeah, you gotta get that music note when it's Seaside, began at Seaside.
Yeah. That was...
Oh!
That would have been a really good
messing
column.
up that moon. Oh yeah, we're not even in the bracket yet, guys. There's gonna be a lot more.
Alright, well, I guess I'll let you
think they
guys
want you
finish
to-
up commentating. I'll watch Oxy finish, unless you guys have any more questions.
Chat seems to want you to make the jump to the street level from there.
The jump to the street? Oh, I've never done that, but let's see.
It's a doable jump. It's just not easy.
Oh, I know the one off of the... Actually, I've done it like twice off of the...
Off the rail.
Off the rail, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, they want you to make the jump over the street level. I'm cool with
headed
seeing
for
that.
his 5th note moon.
Yep.
Oh, I
I've seen
cannot
a
do
lot.
this.
See how close it is. Oh.
Yeah, we're waiting to watch it on stream.
Maybe if I... Oh, let's see. No. No, this isn't gonna work.
Maybe if you roll off with a cat bounce, maybe.
Yeah, perhaps.
Oxy grabbing some
Because it looked
keys.
close.
Oh, no, that was easy. That was so free. Oh my goodness. You guys will see it. It's
Super free.
I was just trying to be cool, and then I tried to actually make it, and I made it. Nah, but yeah, I think I'll let you guys finish up this. I'll go watch Oxy race, and thanks for commentating.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
no
no problem. This was a good race.
It's a fun race to commentate. Fun route to see unfold.
Oh yeah, that was a great route.
Yeah, well, have a good night, guys.
All right,
Thanks. GG.
definitely. All right, now let's see Oxy. The real monk's like, wow. Yeah, like I said, with the cat bounce, that jump looked easy with cat bounce.
Looks a lot easier.
Yeah, it can be done without cat diving if you know what you're doing. I just know it's easy with the cat dive. Looks like Oxy having a little issue with the top of this. There he goes.
Pretty smooth climb.
Oh yeah. Gets them. I think he's just trying to rush Metro.
Yeah,
I don't
those
think there's
points,
anything.
he
I don't
just
think he
to
needs
hit
anything in
inside.
Metro. I would assume he still needs the checkpoints though, wouldn't he?
He does need 6 checkpoints. But he should be able to grab 2 right here.
I've seen the triple. Yeah. Probably. Oxy's still going. That's what I like though. Like a lot of runners, like once their opponents finish, they're just like, oh well, I'm done. I like how he's finishing it out.
Might as well get the practice in.
The only time I understand not finishing is if you're like so far behind or something. But Oxy wasn't too horribly behind. In his case, it was more just not so great routing.
I'm looking for when he's gonna get the checkpoints. I'm not sure how many he has in Metro. He's got three checkpoints. I'm not sure how many he got in Night Metro though.
I'm not sure. I know he can't be. Is he seriously gonna? No. No. Okay, he's just gonna get the free moves from the musicians. I thought he was about to go take the world peace route for Metro. I'm like, why? I think after Metro, I would say he go ahead to Seaside, get the music note, and then backtrack. Less map maneuvering. Yeah, he's just getting the free.
What is vectoring? If I'm not mistaken, it's just taking. You basically go at a diagonal angle, and you can get the speed from the X and Z axes to increase the distance you get in the jump.
Yeah. What is Oxy doing?
I'm not sure what he's looking for.
Okay, now I see what he's trying to do.
Checkpoint. There it is. I don't think he got the one right next to the crowd sub area though. So we can
I don't think so either.
One.
Or he's gonna go rev.
Oh, he's getting the one. Okay.
He's gonna go get these 2 moons over here. Get that checkpoint. Huh? Oh. Alright, that's number 6. And then he can leave Metro now.
Yep. Now
so is he gonna backtrack first, or is he gonna go to Seaside first? I think he's better off going to Seaside first for less map moving. But we'll see. This can still be a sub 110. I think he still finished a sub 110.
Yeah, 10 regionals is really quick.
10 regionals is extremely quick. The Cascade Sub Moons. I don't know. He may or may not have gotten 2 earlier. We'll see when he actually goes to do it. No, that's right. He rushed on a Cascade.
He did get the Seaside.
Oh, he is backtracking first. Okay. Yeah, I've made the mistake during a bingo race to accidentally go to snow.
Yep, it happens.
I mean, luckily, it's not hard to get through snow.
It's about 5 minutes though.
Yeah, it takes about 5 minutes. At least you're not having to do world peace, right?
Yeah, no bound bowl, luckily.
Yeah, bound bowl with bound bowl, snow usually takes me about 10 to 12, so it's annoying.
Alright, headed to Coin Dupe Room.
Yep. That's actually, I think, isn't that like the slowest sub area in Cascade? Or one of?
I think the 2D one is the slowest one, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the 2D one's probably really slow. I think the fastest one's probably Chain Chomp.
Yeah. I think this one's hopped up there too quickly. Oh, not sure if he knows which rock it is.
I don't think he does. He's just gonna smash them all. He'll hop up. Got that rather easily. Now he needs to make sure to take out all of the fuzzies. I think the next Odyssey race isn't until tomorrow.
Oh, there is one tomorrow?
Not tomorrow. No, Monday.
Oh.
Wait, but isn't the date for it the 20th? Like the cutoff date?
I believe so.
Oh, because it's scheduled for the 21st.
I guess they're letting that one slide.
They probably went ahead and improved it, yeah. That'll be Monday. But then we'll start getting more matches coming for once the brackets.
Yep, for sure. Alright.
So which sub area he's going for?
The 2D one, it looks like. No, he's going left. He's hanging left. Yeah.
Yep, so chain chomp.
Cool. This one's pretty quick. And he'll head off to cap after this, probably.
Yeah, May 20th is the cutoff date for the thing, but there is one scheduled for the 21st. I do believe they allowed it. They've already approved it. Because it's after date. And it is actually scheduled, so. So far, having no problems with the chain chomp room.
Okay, getting the first move.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he's gonna warp out of here because this is all he needs to do.
Yeah. Nice, you got the angling on that. I've seen a lot of people mess that one up.
I generally just skip the first chain chomp and just head to the second one. Because I know I'll miss it.
Oh, did I say April 20th? Yep. Oh well. 2018 going by too fast.
Already May. Almost halfway through.
Yeah, halfway through May. It's crazy.
Cap. Quick 10, then he'll head out again and finish up in Seaside, where all he has to do is grab some notes.
Yep, and that's an easy note moon, so. Will he get sub 110?
Looks like he skipped 6 regionals, but maybe this route is faster.
It can be since you're only getting 10 and not 20.
Headed here, I'm gonna grab.
Just gonna go and grab those. Ooh, almost messed that one up.
It through.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Oh no! That's painful. I know that pain.
Okay, now he's headed to.
He's gonna get these 3. Instead. Now he just needs to get any 4. He'll probably get the 4 on the Goomba cap over there, or he'll go off to the side area from the start. No, he's gonna go for the 4 at the Goomba. Alright, there's that goal.
There we go.
Now the last music note.
Oh. Did he not get the lake note moon? Let's see what Oxy's headed for.
Wait, did he go to the lake?
Thought I saw a lake. He's going to sand.
What? Why did
he must have missed the tree one.
He didn't get the, yeah. We were questioning that earlier if he had gotten the tree or not. So no sub 110.
There we go. Gets that pretty quickly, and he'll head off again. And this time he'll go to Seaside to get the last note moon.
Yeah, I don't think he missed any in Lake.
I remember.
I think at Lake. Yeah, I think at Lake is when he finally decided to go for the music notes.
That sounds right.
That sucks though. So we were hoping for a sub 110.
It was close.
Almost.
Just like
Did he get
Nintendo was
Jaxie?
close. He did get Jaxie.
Yeah, he did get Jaxie.
He did that to get the 6 sub area minims.
Mm-hmm. And Jaxie's a quick sub area. Well, sub 111. Probably.
Hopefully.
Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope the music note don't mess up. Because this is an easy music note to mess up since you're using the flower.
Yep.
Nah, looks like he's got it.
Straight line and just grab the moon and it'll be done.
Yep.
There he goes.
Sub 111. I'd go with
110.52.
row 3, row 5, column 3. Yeah, that's what IMtendo did. That was the route. Now the question comes down to does Oxy want to get in the chat and chat about it? At least, I'm glad he finished.
Yeah. Definitely good to go and finish your routes.
What's that? It's still 111. It's still a good time.
No, absolutely, yeah. It's a good time.
Still a great time. I know that. I still have
tough matchup against Nintendo.
I still have trouble getting sub 130 sometimes. So I still gotta practice. So yeah, that's still definitely a good time.
Let's see what Oxy wants to do.
My time would be like 23 hours. Oh my gosh. Yeah, GG indeed. Actually, Oxy is not in the Discord.
Yeah, he's not here yet.
He's not in the server.
He should have gotten a link from.
He may or may.
But I don't know if he wants to do an interview.
I don't know if he does or not.
Or if he has a mic set up.
Yeah, that's another sure. That's another thing. That's true. That may be a little longer under the day. No. Bingo's not too bad. Honestly, I think it might be hard for a first time, yeah, but it's not too bad. Like my first time running a bingo run, me and one of my friends decided to randomly race it to see how good we would do. And I think our first bingo run both took us about 2 hours and 20. So I mean, yeah, there is a cheat sheet, and it is allowed to be used. Oxy doesn't want to. Very well.
Cool. I think that's the only match there is today.
Yeah, that's the only match until Monday.
That's a big gap.
That is a big gap,
but it's just not on the list yet.
Ah, yeah, put that one on. Because if it's on a day that I'm at my PC, definitely. That sounds like cheating. Nah, it is to help people learn it. Like, if you use the cheat sheet, you're losing time anyway because you're having to sit there and look at the cheat sheet.
Thanks, Neo. I had a good time commentating.
Thanks, man. Yeah, this was a fun match. I loved the board.
Okay, so I think we are good to sign out at this point.
Yep.
Thanks everyone for watching. GG's
It's been
to
fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, GG to IMtendo. There should be a
And
couple.
Oxy
I think
as well.
only. Yeah, Oxy too. Those were both good times. Just IMtendo with that 50 minutes. Oh,
Yeah, that's
I
really
hate
good
that
time.
sub room, by the way. Oxy sub room right there. Yeah, that sucks. I just like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we still got one more that's still on the schedule for Monday, but I think one or two more may get scheduled before then, hopefully. Then we got the brackets and a lot more matches to come through.
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to the brackets. Kind of sad that I'm not in the brackets, but oh well.
Yeah, you had a tough pool. I saw your pool.
Yeah, I walked out with 1-2, so yeah, it was a rough. Because I lost bad to both of them. Also, my luck on my second race was just horrible.
Oh man.
That blue screen of death during the second race.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, I still came back and kept running, but
Yeah,
it was horrible. It's horrible. But alright, guys, that's gonna do it for us.
Yeah, that's it from me.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.
It's been fun.
Keep tuning into Speed Gaming for other races going on.
Yes, there will be a lot more going on. We still got, like I said, we still got the one Odyssey race, and of course, all of the Speed Gaming Twitch is all gonna have more races. I think they may still have more Link to the Past today. Not sure.
Yeah, be sure to check it out. That's gonna be it from me.
Yep, we will be signing off. Later, guys.
Thanks, guys.